What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to another edition of Sooner Surge. It's softball edition. First off, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Become a Sooner Surge Unlimited member. It's great perks. Get to be part of the Discord. Do that. The link's in the description. Appreciate you guys joining for this video today. And we are going to be talking about a dominant performance. Not one, not two, but maybe her last four, right, Hunter? Kierston Deal has been very dominant in her last, four starts, I think it is. Five starts. Yeah, five starts. I mean, look at the numbers right there. 0.85 ERA is for the year. 22 straight no-run innings, right? Hasn't allowed a run in 22 straight innings. And look at the 29 strikeouts. I mean, what can you say about Kierston Deal other than she's got great stuff and she's pitching great?
Yeah, Kierston Deal had the first two outings of the year, 2 2/3 innings, where she struggled down in Puerto Vallarta. And a lot of people wondered, us included, is Kierston Deal able to make that jump that everyone expected she would be able to make this year? And yes, the answer is yes, absolutely. I mean, you can make the argument right now that she is the best pitcher on the team. She is the most dominant pitcher on the team. She had 2 starts this weekend. Softball had a midweek against Texas A&M Commerce. She got that start, and then she started game 3 on Sunday against Iowa State and only allowed 2 hits, 9 strikeouts in those games. Again, no runs, nothing else you can really ask of a pitcher besides a no-hitter. Just absolute dominance in the circle from Kierston Deal.
Yeah, and you look at Kierston Deal, a lot of people before the season that follow softball, even recruiting, follow softball, they know how good of a talent Kierston Deal is. And I think that's why a lot of people thought she was going to just be great this year, because she had the first year under her belt. She's extremely talented. And now she's kind of putting it all together, I think, getting opportunities to pitch and then showing out when she does. There's Hunter, is she the most talented pitcher on this team?
I think it's getting harder by the day to not say yes. Her
stuff's really
the only reason that I'm hesitant is younger compared to some of the veterans on the staff, and Nicole May, Kelly Maxwell. But yeah, Kierston Deal is, making that argument that she should be the one to get the ball game 1 in the College World Series, Women's College World Series. She has been that good, and really benefited from last year of not getting to play that much, not having the red shirt, but getting that experience, that learning from Jen Rocha for a year, also getting some in-game action. Got some high pressure situations in Oklahoma City that not many freshmen are going to get, especially with the staff that Oklahoma had last year between Alex Storako, Jordy Ball, Nicole May. It's hard for Kierston Deal to get in on that rotation, and she did, and had a very good season in limited innings, only a 1.09 ERA, and now the opportunity to be a starter, be in the rotation, and 22 straight 0-run innings is just unbelievable. No one else on the staff has come close to that through the first 23 games.
Yeah, and she's got elite stuff. Her rise ball is really, really good. And I think probably, and one of the biggest things for her has been, hey, trust your stuff. You don't have to be perfect because her stuff's that good. You know what I mean? I think she's a pitcher that she can miss her spot a little bit and get away with it because her stuff's good. Whereas some other pitchers, if you miss, they're going to jump all over. I think she has a little bit of that with her late movement and stuff, that she can get away with that. And I think it's just a matter of now she's pitching more games. I think she's starting to trust it that, hey, my stuff's really good. I'm just going to go out there and throw the ball because it's elite stuff. And that's what she has. Her talent is there. Her arm's there. The stuff is there. I think now it's just, let's just start building innings up. And that's what she's starting to do. And if you notice this past weekend, typically this was going to be a Carly Keeney. If you look at early on this year, they've gone with Carly Keeney in this spot a few times. They went with Deal. We'll see if that continues. But I think it's hard to argue right now what Kierston Deal's doing about her not being at least every third. I mean, at least every third pitcher. I mean, every third day. But I mean, there might be times where they say, "Hey, you pitch the first game, so we might throw you out the third game." I mean, just good right now, and it's very similar. The way I don't, but if you remember last year, I mean, Jordy Ball got hot, and there was no stopping Jordy Ball. And I'm not comparing. Listen, everybody listening on this video, I'm not comparing Kierston Deal to Jordy Ball as a pitcher yet. Okay, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, when the pitcher in softball gets really hot, sometimes you ride that. You ride that momentum as much as you can.
Yeah, Kierston Deal just has been dominant. And I mean, right now is the perfect time to compare her stats from last year. This is identical innings pitched. She pitched in 24.2 last year. This year, that's what she's at through 7 appearances. And strikeout numbers a little bit higher. Opponent batting average is up a little bit, but she's also limited the amount of walks allowed. That's the big thing, is better control. And I mean, it seems like in the last few starts, especially, these strikeout numbers are just going to continue to rise. Seems like she's really getting into that groove. You mentioned the rise ball. It looked really, really nice on Wednesday night against Texas A&M Commerce. And I think as Big 12 play continues, you get more midweeks. You got a doubleheader this week. Not saying Deal's going to make an appearance in that, but I think as really get into the heart of the season, non-conference play is for the most part in the rearview mirror. You're into the heart of conference play now, open the season. I think Kierston Deal is going to start getting strikeouts in large numbers where you're seeing 6+ per game.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what they do if they get closer into some of these series that are better competition, like Baylor coming up. You got the Baylor series, and then you got the big one in Austin with Texas. Kind of how they use Kierston Deal, if they're going to pitch all 3 of those pitchers in a 3-game set, or are they going to maybe pitch one of them twice? We'll see. We'll see how they use that. But Kierston Deal right now is dominating. She's dealing. Kierston Deal is dealing. I think it will continue. I think she's that good of a pitcher. And listen, Sooner fans, she's a sophomore. Okay. Only a sophomore. So she's got a lot of softball in front of her. Super excited to watch her play her career at Oklahoma.
Yeah, Kierston Deal should absolutely be selling shirts saying dealing, because, I mean, that's what she's been doing. 22 straight, 0 run innings, 0.85 ERA with 29 strikeouts and 24 2/3 innings. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of opposing teams down the road, the question they're going to be asking is deal or no deal. They're not going to want any part of deal, so that's what they're going to be asking themselves as the series comes. Are they going to get deal or no deal? Appreciate you guys watching us tonight. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you're not, subscribe. Be a part of it. Like the channel. It helps big time. So appreciate everybody. Till next time. Boom.